We are at the beginning of a new month, which means it's time for a new sock pattern in Westknits Year of Socks. This is my ongoing ebook with a new sock design at the beginning of each month, and I really love this month's pattern because it's very simple in its construction, but with lots of textural details. So the Sharktooth socks start at the top with some nice 2x2 ribbing, and I use my stretchy German twisted cast-on for all my sock cast-ons. It's not too tight, not too loose, makes a really nice beginning for that stretchy ribbing, and then it flows into these really fun textures throughout the leg. So I mixed in a lot of twisted stitches because I really like the crisp clarity in twisted ribbing. It's very, very simple, but gives a very tidy and pronounced detail anytime you're doing some knit purls. So those twisted ribs flank these triangle textures. You're going to get some twisted ribbing at the back of the sock, and there's also a little twisted rib singular column going down the front of the leg, flowing all the way down into the front top of the foot as well. So these are the taupe colorway from Life in the Long Grass, and this colorway is called Vale. I really love this mossy green because when it catches the light just right, you get those beautiful shiny knit purl contrasts. And when you knit this pattern, you're going to just need one ball of sock yarn. So this is Life in the Long Grass, Life in the Long Grass's Earth base. It's called Earth, and it's really neutral and has this shadowy depth to it. This is one of those yarns that has yak fibers in it. So anytime there's a yak fiber, most of the time it's on a light gray base. So when you dye the colors onto that base, you get that shadowy gray quality in the color mixed with the dyed saturation. So Earth comes in 400 meters, 100 grams. That's about 438 yards. And the fibers on here are 70% superwash merino. So it's mostly the soft wool, and then 20% yak, which are those gray fibers, and it's a really soft fiber as well. So this feels a little bit different, a little bit more smooth than the Life in the Long Grass high twist sock base, and there's 10% nylon for some strength and durability. So my favorite part about the yarn is that cushy quality. It makes very smooth stitches, has a little bit of a sheen to it, and it's very durable with that 10% nylon. So it all comes in solid colors, so the whole range isn't the splashy speckled vibe. It's really solid to really showcase that heathered, shadowy quality of the yarn, and the colors all have that nice depth to them. So the Earth yarn and the Sharktooth socks, these will come in 5 sizes. You can download this pattern as part of the Westknits Year of Socks ebook on Ravelry and Westknits.com. And you'll notice when you're knitting the sizes, the difference between each size will be the number of twisted rib columns throughout the sock. So the larger sizes, 3, 4, and 5, will have more twisted rib, have wider column sections on the sides of the leg and on the back of the leg. And the small sizes 1 and 2 will just have 1 or 2 columns. So you'll have fewer columns on the sides and back of your sock for those smaller sizes. So pick the size that works for you. It's a really fun texture with charted instructions for the leg and written instructions all the time. And then the texture on the front, you'll find this nice diagonal textured ribbing. I really like how simple that texture is, and it flows all the way down the top of the foot with those nice twisted stitches going along the whole way. So I hope you like these Sharktooth socks for March. We're still just getting started for the Year of Socks ebook, so you can sign up on Ravelry or Westknits.com to get these automatic sock updates, and definitely share your progress. I'd recommend a solid yarn if you're working the Sharktooth socks to really make those textures pop, but if you've got some speckles or some hand-painted yarns, I would go more towards the light speckles or the more subtle colors so you can really see all those tiny texture details in your Sharktooth socks. So thanks for knitting along, and I'll see you in the next sock video.